Hello everybody, this is Pam and I'm going to make a video that I wasn't really going to make, and then I decided why not. You know, there's a message here, and I guess if we all take heed about what happened to Life by Jennifer Armstrong. And I think she was in her 40s. I want to say 42, maybe 44. The age escapes me. I want to say that what happened to her could happen to anybody. You know, anybody could get into a situation where they get ill, and God forbid you have a weight problem, and you can't move. You know, and time passes by, and you don't move, and you know, you lose your ability to move. And again, I don't know what exactly happened. I'm not going to pretend like I do, because I don't. But I have something to do. It probably had something to do with what was going on with her. You know, physical limitations. You know, it's a sad thing, because when I was younger, when I was 30, 40, kind of old, you know, okay, you had a lifetime. But 40 now looks like very young. And, you know, it's sad because, you know, there are people who really cared about Jen. Am I going to say I was her biggest supporter? No. But I do know that she was a human being and, you know, deserved life. Come on, let's go. She deserves life. And, you know, unfortunately, her life was cut short. It leaves a message to me. Be careful. Be careful. Don't let yourself get in a situation where you can't get up and move. You know, you have to fight. Even when depression hits. And I do suffer from depression. I mean, I went off of YouTube for like a long time because of depression. Because I was, you know, mourning loss. But still, when you stop being able to move, I think that's when you have to fight harder to move. And sometimes it's almost impossible. And you need somebody to champion you. Now, I will say, I think, you know, it was a good thing that Jean was there for her, because otherwise I don't know that there would have been anybody there for her. You know, when you're by yourself in the world, you don't have a mother, father, sisters, brothers. You're kind of out there, you know. Friends are few and far between, and people sometimes don't show up when you need them. Only, you know, sometimes they do, but a lot of times they don't. And there you are. And come back here. So you have to fight for your mobility, fight for your health, even if it means doing what you don't want to do. And even if it means, you know, tiny steps to get to exactly where you need to be. You can't always run a race, but to get there. But you can go slow, tiny steps at a time. And, you know, again, I don't know for real what happened to her. I don't know. I don't think any of us do. Probably only the very few people. Get over here. That's coming undone. Hold on. You know, only the few that were really close to her, that maybe even a few YouTubers, and maybe probably Jean. And again, it's sad, but it is a fact of life that, you know, I think her immobility said a lot. Somebody else was saying that, you know, she rarely got up. We never really saw her too much out of that bed. And that kind of said more than any words she had to. She was just showing us, you know. And even though maybe she wanted to get up, maybe she wanted to walk, maybe she wanted to get into her chair, maybe she wanted to go back to the old Jen, you know, but the ability to do so might have been more than than she was able to do. Go. Here. Hello. You know, come on, baby. It probably was even more than she was inability to do. Obviously, you know, something happened. And, you know, I guess if you believe in a higher power or, you know, place, she's in a better place because she's definitely, you know, flying with the angels now. But again, the thing is, it sent a message to me, you know. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to get like that because, I mean, it's not a sin. It's just a symptom of depression, of getting where you know, getting to a place where you lose control. I don't know that she lost control. It just appears to me like when you have such a weight problem, it almost probably feels insurmountable. Like, I've seen quite a few YouTubers who have these weight problems, and, you know, it's just over and above probably what they can even think. I can conquer this. I can win this. But it only takes 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time, you know. Don't. Somebody went poopy right there. And it's only 1 day at a time, 1 minute at a time, and getting through one day to the next. But it's a mindset too. You have to see, like, you know, there's two choices: success or failure. And failure can mean fail at everything. Fail at your whole life if you get too far gone. I know somebody might say, oh, that's not true, but it is. You know, it's easy. I've been 300 pounds before at one time, and it's easy to go to 320, 340, 360, because once the pounds start coming, man, they just start coming. They don't stop. Okay, come on, let's walk. And they just don't stop. They want to continue, you know. And the more comfortable we get, complacent with, oh, you know, it's just McDonald's. Oh, it's just a hamburger. It's just fries. Oh, it's just a soda. Oh, I'll start tomorrow, when tomorrow never comes. Or when we don't feel good, we stay in the bed for days. The longer you stay in the bed, the more you lose muscle control. The more you lose muscle control, the more you can't walk. It's all about being able to be mobile. You know, I mean, being mobile can mean running out of the house in a fire. It can mean walking down the street. It can mean going to the store. It can mean saving your life. And I take from that, keep your mobility up, even if it hurts. It'll hurt a lot less doing something than, in the end, not being able to do anything. Living your life in one room. Now, I understand things happen, strokes, people have debilitating diseases that they can't, and they are thankful for just being able to sit up. I get that. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you have the ability, but yet you don't take it seriously. You don't see the process. Okay, yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, nobody wants to get up and walk down the hall. Nobody wants to get up and walk around the block. You know, I have to walk my dog around the block. I don't always want to do it. You know, I sometimes don't want to do this because I'm doing something else, but I want to keep mobile. You know, like I said, it can happen to anybody. It wasn't just Jen. It's not just her, but it was somebody that we all knew. You know, I wasn't a big fan, but I was critical at times of certain things. But I also, I do know that what happened to her isn't exclusive to her. I could tell you, I mean, these are people on YouTube, not in real life. Of course, we know people who are immobile, who are just kind of like giving up. But on YouTube, it's like right there in our faces. So yeah, people do criticize and people do comment. But the commentary isn't to be mean. It's just to remind ourselves, this too could be me. You know, this too, I could get in a funk. And I get in funks. I don't give a crap about nothing. I don't care if I get dressed. I don't care if I comb my hair. I don't care if anything. But I know if I let it grow, who knows how far it goes. Because you get complacent. You get comfortable. Come on. You get comfortable and you get complacent, and then you don't care no longer. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to use this. And I use several other things that have happened recently, both with YouTube and with just life in general, that I've noticed. Oh, no, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm going to try not to let it happen, because I see what can happen. It's clear and evident. Come on, you gotta keep on walking, brother. It's clear things can happen and so quick. And like in a matter of days, you can lose your mobility if you don't get up and move. If they say move it or lose it, you really can lose it. And giving up is never an option. Maybe a day. Everybody has a day to feel bad. Not 2 or 3 or 4 or a week or 2, Then there's something clinically going on. Then somebody needs to, step in. But again, I'm not saying this is what happened to her. I'm just saying, from all I have known about her, with her being bedbound. And very much so, like in bed all the time. It's not good. It's never good. It's not a good thing to happen to anybody. Come on. It's not good because, it's, it becomes a pattern. It becomes easy. And then anything can set in. By not moving, your blood isn't moving correctly. You get a blood clot. By not moving, your muscles deteriorate. By not moving, your brain starts to deteriorate. Because you're not, you just, I don't know, you could fall into this thing of depression. And I do believe that. Come on, let's go. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to, to talk about that. I'm sorry she passed. I'm sorry for her loved ones. I'm sorry that, she had to go through all that she went through during those months. But furthermore, I am sorry. I'm really sorry for that. And, I hope now she has peace, and maybe if there is an afterlife, she has a better chance at it. And maybe somebody will learn from this, There's lessons to be learned from everything. Believe it. But anyways, I'm going to go now. I just wanted to put this video out. I had been kind of contemplating it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to. And if nobody watches, or if a lot of people watch it don't matter. It's just, it's just my thoughts and the lessons learned. And I will remember, keep moving forward until you no longer really can. And And once you can't, get help. Get the help you need, you know. And you all have a great night and take care. Bye.